How do you know when you found something that you're really passionate about and you want to do it for the rest of your life? It's hard to really decipher because there's probably so many things you feel like you like to do in your life, and it's hard to just narrow it down to one thing. And now we're being exposed to so many different people's lives that we can seriously compare ourselves to what other people do and what we do. And also seeing everyone else's lives, we can see how people make money online. They can be an influencer, content creator, YouTuber. So all of this exposure of what kind of jobs there are, what kind of careers there are, it can make everyone confused. It can make anyone feel like what they're doing right now is not enough, and it's hard to even be grateful and happy with what you have because you're constantly being compared, or you're constantly comparing yourself to other people. How do you know for a fact that you know exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life? How do you know? How do you know? Honestly, in my perspective, I feel like if you're looking forward to going to work every day, or it doesn't even feel like work, it can feel like you put effort, but it shouldn't feel like really, really hard work effort. It shouldn't feel like it's overexerting yourself. You shouldn't feel like dreading work. If you're dreading work, you don't want to do it. If you're already stressing about it the night before, you don't want to do it. If you find yourself excited to go to work, or you're excited to go do something, excited to get it done, excited to excel in some way, then I feel like that's a calling. That's an interest of yours. It's something that you actually like doing, and you should probably look more into it and invest some more time into that type of career field. It might not be the position you want right now, but if you see yourself excelling in that position, or you see yourself being in a more higher up position where you have more control and power over the things that you like having creative direction, I feel like that's where we need to start focusing. We need to start focusing on being excited for work, being excited to like to do something. Because you can do something just to do it, but you're going to find yourself depressed. You're going to find yourself unhappy with yourself, unhappy with your situation. And I feel like that's just what the whole population is nowadays. We're constantly being exposed to so many different types of careers, so many different types of jobs people have. And we're second guessing our own decisions. We're second guessing what we actually like. Now, when you get to a position that you feel like you're actually excelling in a position, like if you feel like you're in a job and you like it, how do you really know that's the end all be all? How do you know you don't want to try something else? Let me tell you something. I don't believe one job is the end all be all. I do not believe one 9 to 5 or one business or one focus is not the end all be all. We would be bored out of our minds to really think one job or one career path would make us content and happy. It might pay the bills, or it might make you feel some sort of passion in the beginning, but toward the middle of your life, you're gonna start feeling like a midlife crisis, existential crisis, because you didn't put yourself in another type of field. You didn't test out your skills. You didn't test out what you could have done. And I believe that we should be dipping and dabbling in different career choices. I really believe one is not the end all be all. I really think we can try different things. We could try different things. And I'm not saying in an unsecure way. I'm not saying to go jump around job to job and have an unsecure job, unsecure finances, income. You need an income, okay? If you need an income, you need an income. But all I'm saying, for passion, to say that you like your job, I don't think you can just like one job. I think there's so many different jobs that fit you. There's so many different jobs that you would actually enjoy and wake up every day and not dread it. I really feel it's not one job the end all be all. And that's why I also believe when you are a high schooler, you're a teenager, you start getting into this age of you can work. I really think that you shouldn't stick to one thing. If you stick to one thing, you better have a goal. If you stick to like working at a grocery store as a high schooler, and you know, obviously that's not what you want to do, I really think you should have a goal. You know, if you have a money goal or you're trying to get to college and pay off something, whatever it is, you have to have a goal. If it's not what you like to do, you have to have a goal. If it's something you like to do, that's where it makes sense, right? It just makes sense. Even if you're not making the best money in the world, you're paying for it through how you feel. You're paying for it. Like, it's paying for itself. Every time you go to work, you're not dreading it compared to going to work at a grocery store. I don't believe one job is the end all be all. I really believe we should have so many different skill sets. I really think that we should try so many different things at an early age, so that when we get to this older age, we have skill sets. You know, I just feel like there's no skills out there. The skills, I feel like the most priceless skills is probably communication, and I feel like communication is the best skill. But you only learn communication through sales, retail. Like, there's careers out there that really appreciate communication, but if it's not what you want to do, it's not the end all be all. I do not believe one job is the end all be all. And if you find yourself in a job that you really like and you're really passionate about it, go all in. Go all in. Go all in. This YouTube, I did not have a passion for it when I first started. My passion stems from me expressing myself. The fact that I can just pull my camera out and say what's on my mind, I find passion in that. I find passion in expressing myself. And it's working for me. I'm not working for it, it's working for me. You have to find what works for you, and it's supposed to be passion. It's supposed to be interest. It's supposed to be what you really like to do. So, if you find yourself questioning going to work, you probably don't like the job, and you should probably find some other skills or something. You know, like, one job is not the end all be all. You can save money, you can get goals, you can do what you gotta do with a job that you don't like. But I truly believe you could be happy. Like, come on, you can do what you gotta do for a couple years, and then you could go find the job that makes you happy. And if that's the job that makes you happy, excel in it. You know? But that's it today. I just wanted to talk about inspiration and finding passion in your job instead of forcing yourself to go to work every day when you don't want to go. You know, you could do what you want to do after you do what you got to do. And that's it. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.